This is the site of the Luminarium where we'll be enjoying dinner tonight. We are, as usual, early, so we're setting up. And here's the theme of the evening: Feud and Forgiveness. And the area we're in is the historical distillery district. All these buildings were part of the, I believe it was Gooderham and Worts distillery, and it's been converted into a neat place with boutiques and restaurants and event places. Gooderham and Worts. And it's been raining. It's not that busy, but man, it gets busy for the Christmas market and during the summer. Place to get away from some of the traffic. This is Toronto. Not only is there distillery stuff, but there are memories here. Well, let's take a little step back here, just to say that we came to this event on the spur of the moment. Didn't know much about it, other than it was good food and good wine. And it was interesting that they had a story to tell, and it was really quite fun.
Okay, thank you. So yeah, this wasn't an easy task to kind of put together. When we first got approached by the Toronto star Carolyn to pair the wine. The food and wine was the easy part, but then trying to get everything together to pair it with the Bennett sisters and this Feud and Forgiveness concept. We think we've done an okay job. We'll see how we get on tonight. You guys will be the judge. I'm sure you will be judging, I'm sure. But on that note, the first course, you'll see this in the scenes of action. We're in an amazing room right now, so it's going to be a bit more of a multi-sensory experience. It's going to be sounds, lights, and the videography that's going to be happening around us. It's basically like a telling of a story. What we have decided to do when it came to the wine and the food, there's going to be some dishes that are going to work well together and some that are going to fight. So that's basically, Feud and Forgiveness is a relationship. This is what we are. We're telling you a story. The story is about two sisters growing up, siblings, rivalry, loss. There's a lot that goes on in relationships. So we're going to take you on this journey of a relationship and the rises and the falls and whatever may come at the end. So for the first course, we thought flowers, rebirth, it's spring, things are coming up, it's in bloom. When you first meet your first love, your brother, your sister, when you're younger, you always have this affinity with them. As you go through life, life happens. But so the first course is the flower. So this is done with brassicas. Brassicas is the veg family of things like radishes, broccoli, cauliflower, and cabbage. So we've taken inspiration from that. In the center is the broccoli, or the flower. It's done as a panna cotta. The flower is the ring on the outside. I've done with two different types of radishes that are being compressed in an outer flower cordial. There's also a little bit of pear that's been cooked in some juices. It's finished with a raisin jam. And then we have a little bit of flowers, marigold and basil as the outer ring. The center of the flower, the pollen, dehydrated Parmesan cheese, 12-month age, pretty strong, and then toasted almond. There are some people that are allergic to nuts in the room, no almonds for you. No problem. So that's the telling, the first course, the flower, and I think you've done a fantastic job with the wine. I'll leave it over to you.
Well, for the wine, I mean, everything good starts with fine champagne. So this evening we are starting with Louis Roeder's Collection 245 multi-vintage champagne. So those who are familiar with Louis Roeder know that their Grand Cuvée is Louis Roeder Cristal. So this is from the same house. This is a wine that I love. Now it's based on the 2020 vintage, but it's got reserve wines in there from the previous 7 vintages.
So we hope you enjoy it. Give me a few minutes. I need to get back in there and make sure it's happening. Thank you.
Continuing on our theme of feud and forgiveness, we're moving into calm. We're moving into calmer waters. And we're having in our class, Chablis. Domaine La Roche, Chablis from Burgundy.
Thank you. No challenge. Yeah, so yeah, as you can see, the water. So for us, we were thinking with this one, with this act, pretty much when your relationships are kind of setting sail, and you're taking that journey, and you're all aboard this ship, and there's no turning back. You just have to do it, right? And this is where it's calm, but you'll start to notice things are going to start to get a little bit more treacherous as this journey goes on. So.
To you. We are in the storm and we are in the feud. So with this, it is a 2019 Barbie Brunello. Brunello is Sangiovese, and Brunello is a clone of Sangiovese, but it can be challenging. It has acid, it has power, it also has body. So this is where we're at, and we're pairing it with.
Yeah, so this was actually very interesting because this dish's inspiration is actually more French than this wine is from. It's
Italy.
So we all know how these two get along, right? So this one is perfect. This exactly is how. It's funny that this one is you've got two competing nations here on food and wine and everything
And football.
as regards. But this dish works incredibly well with this. So what we've done is we're having we don't have ovens. So what we've actually achieved is actually pretty incredible without any ovens in this kitchen. So what we've done is a roasted duck breast. It's going to be centered on top of a little bit of asparagus and green beans. I've been finishing a tarragon dressing. We have a parfait that's been done with duck liver and foie gras. That's going to be at the base of this. It's going to be melting down. We've got some cherries that we finished off in a really rich port, Madeira, and Madeira reduction as a fortification. And then we're finishing a little bit of herbs of pepper notes of watercress and nasturtiums. So with this wine, everything's going to come together. It's going to be amazing. We tried this. This for us was the one when we tried it. We're like, oh man, this is comfort. This is it's good food, but the wines and the countries are going to be competing against each other. But it all works together. So we hope you're really enjoying your meal. This one is going to be a winner. So without further ado, we'll get it done. Okay.
Thank you.
Everything is supposedly, and the wine too. The next course, so this one coming to the end. So something sweet and a bit bitter at the same time. So Switzer beets. Sorry? Bitter sweet, thank you very much. I've been obviously enjoying the wine a little bit too much myself. So with this dishes we have rambarde. So something a bit savory, also from France. This has been soaked in a little bit of ginger and cardamom syrup. Then at the base is passion fruit as a bit of a coulis. On the top of this, it's just finished with a white chocolate chantilly cream. That's just piped on, and then a little bit of passion fruit gel on the top of that. And so it's finished with a little bit of a lemon balm on the top. So a nice acidic, sweet, and citrus flavors coming to this. We think it's fantastic, and this wine is absolutely amazing. So without further ado, I want to last chat to everybody and just to thank absolutely everybody that was part of this amazing experience. Not just for you guys for arriving and being able to pay for it all, which is fantastic, thank you. We're going to thank the whole team that has put this all together.
We make our way home through streets still damp from the earlier rain, looking forward to a brighter new day.